Seventh inning stretch time, of course, sponsored by the Men's WheelHouse, and we're going to spend this inning talking Jets football with one of their Pro Bowlers. Ferguson joins us once again in the WheelHouse. DeBrick, it's been a while. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Fantastic. Good to see you, man. And you just heard our debate about Faneca. He did lead your line, though, last year in giving up sacks last season. Had 6.5 that he gave up. Was it obvious to you that his pass blocking skills were slipping? And do you think the Jets made the right decision in letting him go?
You know, Allen is a great friend of mine and a mentor, and he's really helped elevate my game. I think he's always an excellent player. And you know, in this business, there's always transitions that are made year to year, and they're not easy to accept sometimes.
Did you think that his play was slipping? Because now all these stories are coming out was he wasn't a great pass blocker.
You know, I only see it as an offensive line. Everybody has good games. Some guys have bad games. I mean, it changes. It's never one type of. Every game is going to be very different. So. You know, like I said, he's helped me in certain games, and we've tried to help each other. So I don't really see that being the issue. Your
former teammate Leon Washington, of course, now in Seattle, was quoted as saying that he has spoken to a number of Jets and that they were concerned about the team's chemistry, especially with all these new faces that the Jets have brought in this offseason. Do you have the same concerns?
You know, chemistry is just a function of time, and I think that, you know, we've brought in a lot of different guys, but every year the team changes slightly, and it's just up to us to continue to work together and practice together and even hang out to build that chemistry.
All right, Brick, eventually we'll get to a point where we can kind of stop harping on some of the moves you guys have made, and many of which are unpopular with the fans. You know that. And we'll get to what we expect this season. But I got one more for you, and you might not like this one because I don't think it's an easy one to answer. Sean Green and Thomas Jones. For this season coming up, let's face it, you guys are ready to win a championship. Who would be the better fit this season of the two running backs, in your opinion?
You know, you always like to ask the hard questions.
That's what we do on the WheelHouse there, Mr.
You know, as an offensive line, all I can do is block. And, you know, both those guys are special, talented guys. Sean is a great talent. You know, he has skills, he's versatile, and he has no problem hitting you. Thomas Jones, again, UVA guy, love him to death. And, you know, he can run you over as well. So whoever you put in there would have had success.
DeBrick, I want to ask you about, you know, the team concept and loyalty in the whole NFL, but specifically about the Jets, since obviously that's who you play for. But I'm sure at every level of your football career, you've heard the team speech from the coach. How do you buy into that at the pro level when after a successful season, guys like Faneca, Jones, and Leon Washington, you know, are basically shipped out of town?
You know, it kind of reminds me of college, and every year you have seniors that graduate, and the juniors and the freshmen and the sophomore have to rise up, and they have to become the leaders. And I think that's just what has happened. We have had certain players that graduated to different teams or different situations, and it's just time for other players on the team to step up and show their leadership.
You know, DeBrick, I know you do a lot of things for the community, and I understand you got a big foundation dinner taking place June 1st. Tell us all about it.
Oh, yes. June 1st, we're a fundraiser. I'm very passionate about education in my community where I grew up. Freeport, Roosevelt, Uniondale, Hempstead, Baldwin, and you know, we're excited about helping the students really achieve their goals. And one of the ways we do that is through fundraising. We're having a fundraiser this year on June 1st, and we'd love for you to help support the cause, help support my passion, what I do outside of the game. And again, you can go to my website, www.fergusonfoundation.org, and find out more information there.
All right, sounds like a great event, and hopefully everybody will get to that website and purchase some tickets. All right, time now, DeBrick, for bringing the heat. Yeah, brother. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. I want the first thing that comes to your mind. I don't want no hemming and hawing. Now, you did a little bit. No hemming and hawing with bringing the heat. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Who will the Jets miss more this season? Thomas Jones, Leon Washington, or Alan Faneca?
The Jets will miss. Ooh, can I pass?
No. Which one of those guys will they miss more?
Man, I'm struggling. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. We got to play the season.
Come on,
we haven't played the season yet.
Alan Faneca, Thomas Jones, or Leon Washington. Give me one.
We haven't played the season yet.
Oh, my God. Get out of here. Okay. What would you have done if a GM would have asked you a question like the Dolphins GM asked Des Bryant of the Cowboys? What would you have done?
I'm like, I know you're not talking about my mama. That's my mama. You know, I'd have done that.
Gave him a nice two-piece. I like that. Of course, you've had a number of battles with Jason Taylor. So what was the first thing that came to your mind when he walked into the Jets locker room as your teammate?
I was like, oh, okay. They're joking, right? They're joking. This is a joke. I was like, where's Ashton? I'm being punked. He's like a locker away, too, so it's crazy.
All right, look, you've been a top 10 pick. You've been a Pro Bowler. And I recently found out you even have a street named after you in Long Island. What's next for DeBrickashaw Ferguson, you big baller?
I don't know, man, but it's great, man. That's, man, the DeBrickashaw Ferguson way, come down. If you have a ticket, talk to me. I'll try to work it out. Just help keep my streets clean.
That's great. All right, last year you tweeted you would be a Pro Bowler and the Jets would make the Super Bowl. You were just a game off of that total prediction.
Yeah.
Give us one bold prediction for this upcoming season.
The prediction for this season. We're going to have a great season. Let's just do it again, man.
Are you going to win the Super Bowl?
Are we going to win the Super Bowl? We're going to the Super Bowl.
You're going to the, which one? Are you going or are you going to win it?
Hey, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. New York Jets. Let's do this.
DeBrickashaw Ferguson of the Jets. We certainly appreciate it, man. Best of luck to you on the foundation and everything in the dinner, okay? All right, do Up in the Wheelhouse. We'll tell you how New York might be on the verge of actually losing the NFL draft. That's next when we come back.